not good at all. Bum, backup, all the things. But I was a sixth-round pick. I probably should have been. Leonard Fournette won a Super Bowl.
What's up, guys? Back at it again with another one. And hold up, you won't believe this. Leonard Fournette and Emmanuel Acho are throwing some shade and praise at each other today. Acho jumped in talking about Shedeur Sanders again and even brought up Kevin Stefanski. Seems like he was responding to Fournette's podcast, where Leonard called out Stefanski for already being back in coaching after what went down in Cleveland. He feels like Shedeur never got the shot he deserved at the right time. But listen to this. This year, things might finally change for him. They're even talking about moving on from Dillon Gabriel, which means it's going to be Shedeur and Deshaun Watson leading the charge. And honestly, why would you roll back to Deshaun Watson first? You've got to see what Shedeur can do, right? So yeah, he's in a prime spot right now, heading into OTAs and all that preseason madness. He's setting himself up perfectly for training camp. But man, Acho and Fournette, they didn't hold back, had plenty to say about each other. So buckle up, we're diving right in. Let's check it out.
Picking on the coach, what's his name again?
Kevin Stefanski.
That shit bothers me, right? You know, even the shit he had going on with Shedeur, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you have a guy there that could be your franchise maker, that can change the organization, you know, and I'm not sure what was going on in his brain or why he didn't want to play him or whatever the case may be, it doesn't matter. But I have a problem with coaches like that. Like, to me, his resume is not good to me at all. Just being real.
Yeah.
And he gets another shot at coaching where, you know, it was guys like me and you who have great ass resumes, right? And didn't get another shot or not playing at all. So when I see shit like that, man, that shit had me hot.
Yeah.
So he'd definitely be one of those coaches I would not ever want to play for. Ever.
You say that Shedeur can be a franchise change maker and you give him the benefit of the doubt. But the two-time coach of the year resume, not good at all. Leonard Fournette was a dog. Jarvis Landry, a really good player. To my knowledge, they don't have any OPOYs. To my knowledge, they don't have any all first-team All-Pros. I don't know enough about him to know his name. He's the best thing the Browns have seen since you were born, Leonard Fournette. That is his resume. So to me, you have to learn the man's resume before you try to speak ill on the man.
So that was just the opening back and forth. But hold up, it gets way more personal after that. Me? I've been watching LSU forever. That's my college team, so I know Leonard Fournette inside and out from his college days. My brother, total Texas fan. So when it comes to Acho, I know exactly what he did in college. And of course, he's going to break down his NFL journey, which, let's be real, wasn't exactly stellar. But here's the twist. He's also going to call out Leonard Fournette a bit, talking about how he thinks Leonard didn't quite hit his ceiling given the spot he came out of college in. You won't want to miss this. Let's check it out.
Nobody in my world, I don't know your name either, bro. Coach Stefanski, he gets no credit. You know why? His record is 45 and 56.
Still.
Listen. Listen, I'm trying to keep my mind clear. Emmanuel Acho. Was he a starter?
No, he wasn't a starter at all.
Oh, he was a bench player.
Yeah, 100%.
It says 33 tackles in your career. It says he started 2 games.
In his career?
In his career, out of every NFL analyst they have, he has the weakest resume.
I agree.
Like, what are you talking? Like, and guess what? This is our last time even speaking about you on here, but I had to let you know, like, we not them. You just can't you say, oh, Jarvis had a good career, Leonard was a dog. Jarvis was a dog. Leonard, yes, was a dog. Emmanuel was ass.
So Emmanuel Acho catches wind of that. And hold up, he fires right back on his podcast to set the record straight. And listen to this. Here's exactly what he had to say.
In my career, not good at all. Bum, backup, all the things. But I was a sixth-round pick. I probably should have been. Leonard Fournette won a Super Bowl. I'm happy for him. But why you got a podcast in your hand? Why ain't you got a football in your hand? Because 8 running backs drafted after Leonard Fournette were still in the league last year. Top 5 running back. Adrian Peterson was a top 5 running back. LaDainian Thompson was a top 5 running back. So let's not talk about careers. Because if we're being honest, based on where we were drafted, we both underwhelmed in the NFL. Let's talk about the takes. The takes say that Kevin Stefanski was the best thing that happened to the Cleveland Browns. The takes say that Kevin Stefanski was really good when he had a good quarterback, going to the playoffs and winning a playoff game. The takes were accurate. The last time you were born, Leonard Fournette, the Browns have not seen a coach better than Kevin Stefanski. That is the take. You start talking about credentials, there's no need to talk about credentials. I didn't have a good NFL career. But we start talking about credentials, I got to start mentioning the fact that Samaje Perine drafted after you, still in the league. Aaron Jones undrafted after you, still in the league. Christian McCaffrey drafted after you, still in the league. I got to start mentioning Austin Eckler drafted after you, still in the league. I got to start mentioning a bunch of stuff if we start talking about ball. Let's not talk about ball. Underwhelming career. Hi, that's me. That's why I moved on into another career. But now you've moved into another career. So now we got to start talking about takes. And the fact of the matter is, learn somebody's name before you speak on them. That's the bare minimum into having a conversation, is knowing somebody's name. It's Acho, by the way. That's the bare minimum having a conversation. I do not think it is uncalled for to be like, hey, yo, if you don't know a dude's name, you can't speak on the man.
Now, this whole thing kicked off from Acho's takes on Shedeur Sanders and Kevin Stefanski, but he also broke down Leonard Fournette's career. Listen to this. Fournette went over 1,000 yards twice. I mean, I've been following him since LSU, so I know his story. And if I'm not mistaken, he even snagged a title with Tom Brady in Tampa Bay. Looking at him over 6 or 7 seasons, you'd say he had a solid career, especially compared to the average NFL back. But hold up, Acho would totally disagree, saying Fournette underachieved, pointing out other backs from his draft class still in the league. Even when Acho mentioned Christian McCaffrey, you've got to respect the adversity. For all those injuries, it's a testament to what a player can push through. But let's be real, someone that talented could have been done after the injuries Fournette had to his lower body. Acho, though, I can't take anything away from him. He started at a high level, knows the game, and he'll show you things on the board you might not even notice on a play. And yes, he hasn't been Shedeur's biggest fan. Maybe he just wants Shedeur to prove himself, or maybe it's because of some of the family responses in comment sections. Either way, it's easy to dismiss someone's critique by saying, look at their career, they haven't done anything. But Acho counters that Stefanski is a proven coach. And okay, I'll push back a bit. You can be a great coach, but the game moves fast. If you don't adapt, you get left behind. We'll see what Stefanski does in Atlanta. And Fournette, this guy bounced back after that Cleveland blunder, so don't sleep on him getting another job. If he struggles in Atlanta, people will cry chemistry issues, but Shedeur has got a coach who recruited him out of high school and gave him first-team reps in preseason. That sets him up perfectly to step in prepared. This year, we'll see Shedeur differently.